tie luxury bows, I'm going to work with my bow maker and my big and beautiful. I'm going to slot one on top of each other. When they're together, you'll see that there's just a few millimetres gaps between the two of them. I've got the clip that slides on and holds them together. But one of the great things about this is I can also take a piece of ribbon, I'm just going to slide that under the clip, and now it allows me to hang this from my craft bag if I choose to. So let's get started and make some beautiful luxurious bows. So just by taking the clip off, and that slides off really easily, I'm going to work first of all with my bow maker. I'm taking a piece of ribbon and I'm going to pull that into one of the slots, and then I'm going to go round my bow maker twice. So round the outside edge, and then repeat the process going through the same slots on both sides. Taking this piece of ribbon and pulling it over to the other side so that it's securely in place. I'm going to put that down and pick it up again in a moment when I've tied my second bow. So now taking a piece of complementary organza ribbon, I'm going to pull this into the slot. Now, because I want this one to be slightly bigger than the bow that I've already made, I'm going to check which of the slots I need to come into. So to make sure that it's bigger, I want to be on this side of either edge rather than inside the edges where the bow behind would be smaller. So I know that I need to be in slot 1 or 2. So take my piece of ribbon and slide it over to just 1 in from the end. Repeat the process on the other side, and we're going to repeat that again. So we're doing a double bow on both sides. Now I'm going to pull my ribbon into one of the slots, take my bow maker and place it on top of the big and beautiful. So together they're actually in place. Now, to be able to tie all of this together, you can use a second piece of ribbon. So I'm just going to slot that in place there. Because these tails are exceptionally long, I'm just going to take a piece of ribbon off one of the tails, place that through the centre, go all the way through the back of my bow maker, and tie this into a knot at the back. Make sure that the knot is tied firmly, and a double knot is a good option at this point. Nice and tight there, and then we're ready to slide our bows off. So take off the actual bow maker clip, slide the first of your bow makers out, then slide your big and beautiful with the bows coming out, open up your bows and trim the tails accordingly. So I'm just going to do a little bit of what we call housekeeping, just making all the bows in order, and then trim off these edges so that they're all of complementary lengths. So there is my big, beautiful, luxurious bow made from my 2 bow makers.